Hello. Have you heard about The Edge? It's an all-in-one financial wellness education platform specifically for our military community. And today we're going to talk all about The Edge, its features, and what you can get out of it with a free membership. I'm Lizanne Lightfoot. I'm the Director of Marketing and Content here at GoVA. And today I'm going to be interviewing the CEO and founder of GoVA named Phil Johnny. So let's welcome Phil and ask him, The Edge is a relatively new product and feature in this space. And we want to talk about what it is and what financial wellness services it offers to our members.
I wanted to create a platform that allowed users to self-educate at their own pace without any ads or clickbait or pressure from any financial institution who has a vested interest in the consumer executing or buying a financial product from that institution. And so I wanted to create this environment that allowed users to go through and take financial assessments and be able to be in a safe environment that allows them to kind of go at their own pace. Everyone has a different way of learning and a different speed. Sometimes you might want to, read something twice or watch a video a couple times. And so
Sure.
We set up this platform to be a financial resource center for our military families across the country.
Yeah, and I love it. I love that The Edge is really smart and interactive platform, and it has such a wide variety of financial tools. So for those who might be joining us and tuning in for the first time, The Edge is a financial education platform. It gives you the edge on your financial decisions and your financial wellness. And it's something that we offer for free to service members, veterans, and their spouses. So if free courses and interactive calculators on financial topics seem really interesting and valuable to you, then please keep on listening. And Phil, while we're talking about that, do you want to highlight some of the most popular tools for our users on The Edge?
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of the most popular tools from what we're seeing as far as just interaction and engagement is our money mindfulness. And so money mindfulness is a section on the platform that allows you to have some meditation time to clear your head, to get focused, some things to think about, relax. When we are trying to absorb so much information and you have all these external pressures, sometimes that can impact your learning. And so there's a lot of helpful tools and courses that we also see a lot of high engagement on. Each learning path is customized through smart technology to go at your pace, to go at your financial picture from a roadmap perspective. It creates that individualized learning path so that you can make sure that the information you're interacting with, and that's a key feature, interacting. It's not just static blog content, and it's not evergreen content. Our content is constantly updated with financial experts, and it meets all of our regulatory financial agencies as far as credentials and standards for the overall content on the platform. So it's a very, very in-depth, constantly updated resource for our military service members, veterans, and spouses. And so I would say that the top tools definitely that we see engagement on is the money mindfulness, and then the individual smart technology being able to provide next steps, a roadmap, a budget, monitoring their credit for free. These are all really high engaging aspects of our platform with our current member base.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's so important when you talked about that money mindfulness tab. We really want to highlight that link between your overall mental wellness and your financial wellness, because I think GoVA has recognized for a while now that those two things are directly correlated, and you can't have overall good mental health if you're not financially stable, if you're not in a secure place with your money, with your debt, with the decisions that you're making. So we're trying to level up the military community by empowering them to make these better financial choices, to get educated on financial topics. And by doing so, it kind of uplifts the mental wellness of our whole community. So I love that that is part of the GoVA mission, and I'm really glad to see people interacting and using those money mindfulness tools. Are there any other unique tools on the platform that really catch your attention or that you're surprised that our users have gravitated towards?
Yeah, so for an adult audience, right, one of the benefits of our platform is it meets you at any various stage of your financial journey, whether you're just getting enlisted in the military and you're a younger civilian considering enlisting, and you maybe you have one credit card and you don't really know much about a credit report or taxes or saving money and budgeting. The platform can cater to that initial beginner stage in their financial journey. And then it can go to the complete other end of the spectrum where you have a retired service member who, has a nice retirement package. They've got good income. They've been able to afford to purchase a home. They've got savings, and they want to just go to that next step. And so the platform can meet that individual wherever they are in their financial journey. And that, I think, is one of the biggest value adds, especially when you look at some of the other platforms, what differentiates us from some of the other free resources that the military community has access to. And
Sure.
That is specific to our individual paths that are created depending on where you are in your financial journey. And so that allows the user to continue to interact and engage with the platform and grow and build up points. So for a platform that's focused on adult learning, it's interesting to see the interaction from the gamification aspect where users can earn experience points. They call them XP, and you can cash that in for monthly giveaway drawings and prizes anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. And it's just a little nudge to encourage users that, hey, we're cheering for you, we're rooting for you. We've developed this platform for free for you to take advantage of. And when we see that type of engagement, it gets us really excited that, we're making an impact in the lives of our service members and military spouses across the country, as well as veterans. And so for me, it's very rewarding to see the reviews coming in. I love reading some of the reviews, anywhere from individuals that are in their 60s all the way down into their 20s. And so, it's exciting to be able to see the impact that it's having on this community is very rewarding.
For sure. There's so much depth of content on the Edge. If you haven't explored it yet, I definitely encourage you to do that because there's over 100 topics on different financial subjects. And so whatever it is that you're going through, the Edge is able to kind of meet you there and tailor your experience so that you're getting content and courses and calculators and tools that are all relevant to you. I'm going to do a quick share of some of my favorites just so our viewers can see what the Edge looks like when they are exploring it. This is one of the most popular tools this past month. We had a lot of people checking out the budgeting tool, and it makes it super easy. So you're not filling out a spreadsheet. You're literally just sliding things, and you can figure out your income. You can figure out your expenses. It lists all of these subjects, and you literally just choose a sliding scale and adjust your budget based on what your household situation is. It's great for a PCS move and recalculating things. And then you'll get a nice analysis on the side summarizing, where your money's going, where you could maybe be saving more. So people have really been enjoying that. We've also seen a lot of interest in people exploring the course on getting out of debt because we have found that quite a few of our Edge members are struggling with debt or looking for ways to reduce credit card debt, auto loans. Those are the most popular. And you can see in this course, there's a combination of material. There's an interactive exercise. There's videos that you can watch. There's quizzes. So you're not just reading a blog, you're actually interacting and learning and, like Phil mentioned, gaining XP, gaining experience along the way. And while I mentioned auto loans, we've also had quite a few questions about buying or leasing a car and whether that is, which one is financially the best choice for you, a good fit for your family, for your duty station, for your rank in the military. Everyone's going to have a different answer. So here's another course that helps you explore that and make the decision that's best for you. So just wanted to highlight some of those. Our users have really been enjoying them. They've been earning their XP from those courses and returning and getting more content related to it. And then as you return to the platform, you will see your little seedling sprout and grow into a larger plant, a tree. And it's a pretty fun process, I think.
Yeah, it's super exciting. And, one of the other really, I think, benefits to the platform is a lot of the technology that you see today that's rolling out, whether it's new or even some of your most experienced technology in the market. One of the big differentiators is our personalized touch along with the technology, which is our concierge service. Our concierge service center is made up of military spouses and veterans and like-minded individuals of the users that we house on the platform. This way, if any user has questions, concerns, needs a little extra advice to be, as far as being pointed in the right direction, or maybe just additional resources, our service center our concierge center is set up to cater those needs. So there's that personal human touch along with technology, which I think really amplifies the results of the user. And so that was very important to me to make sure we had that, because you don't want to have to constantly Google the right answer or go to YouTube to try and find out, like, how do I do this? Looking for information on that. Drop us a call and speak to one of our concierge center folks, and they'll be able to help point you in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it's so important to have that human touch and to remember that, we are in this military community. Our concierge center, like you said, is staffed by military spouses and veterans. I'm a military spouse myself. We have several veterans on our team, and it's just a rewarding way for us to support each other and support this community that we love so much. So we do get a lot of questions because you've mentioned, Phil, that there's other websites, there's other apps. Financial education is not something new for our military community. And of course, we acknowledge that. But we also believe that GoVA is really doing something new and fresh and different. So what are some of the qualities of GoVA and the Edge that really help it stand out from some of the other government-approved websites and apps that are out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the number one thing is the personalization of it. And everything within the platform is personalized to you. It's not a platform where you're going to need to go on there and search. I think that's the biggest differentiator, is you don't need to search on our platform. You start with a financial assessment. It's very interactive. It uses smart technology to be able to then determine what is going to be relevant to your financial picture. What should you be looking at, not what do you think you should be looking at. And I think that's a big fundamental difference between some of the evergreen sites that are out there. And what I mean by evergreen is content that can just stay static for a long period of time for the user that doesn't know, or the listener that doesn't know what evergreen is. That's a really big differentiator from the GoVA platform and some of these blog posts or static information that you see out there. And we get asked all the time, how are you updating this stuff? How are you getting all this information? And it's from a team of people that are financial experts, that their full-time job is to update content 24/7, making sure that rules and guidelines and laws are all being adhered to with the information that's being given. So it's a very secure, content-driven environment for that user.
Yeah, and as a content writer myself, I appreciate and respect that these are not just blogs that I am writing for GoVA, so I want to make that clear. It is written by a team of professionals and it's updated constantly. So every time you log in, you're going to see highlights of new topics, new articles, and things are going to be updated as laws change, as taxes change, as life changes. So it shouldn't be a static platform. I don't like the some of the websites websites and the apps that are out there that you log in and they immediately asking you to choose, well, are you preparing for a deployment or a PCS move? Well, what if it's both? Or what if I have questions about one, but I'm going through the other? Or what do I need to know from those categories to apply to my life right now if I'm not going through either one of them? So it's hard to kind of opt in to things, I think, when military life is different and unique to each individual. And it's pretty cool that this platform is able to find that uniqueness and meet people where they are. And so the advice it offers and the content that it's suggesting, the tools that it's offering you are going to look different for each user. And that's how it should be.
Yeah, I agree. I think in my years of banking, I've got 26 years in the banking industry and background in lending. And, I look and have seen many, many different financial pictures, and not only different financial pictures, but also different experience levels in financial literacy. And to see and have a technology that can meet the user wherever they are in their journey and then give them that next step, it takes so much of the guesswork out of it. And when I have used my experience in working with individuals in the banking side, that's one of the big parts initially up front before we engage in any loan structuring or any advice or counseling, is always with education. It was always leading with education, making sure that if I'm going to be talking about a financial product or service, it's so much more beneficial if the customer, if the user understands what you're talking about, because the fear of hearing a term or a word that you don't really understand what it means, but you're just going along with it because you're in an interview with a financial professional and you're just like nodding your head,
Right.
and you're missing so much that could help you really make the right decision. And so you're just going along with a conversation because, let's face it, no one wants to be like, I don't know that. No one wants to really say where their true knowledge level is of a topic if they're in a group setting, at least, right? And so being able to self-educate at your own pace and go through these topics and courses and have them being interactive, specific to you, I think is definitely one of the biggest differentiators between what is currently available to the military community. There's a lot of great individuals. There's a lot of great counselors out there. There's a lot of
Sure.
really great financial professionals out there in the military community doing great work. And we want to really complement those professionals with our platform. We don't want to take over financial planning. We don't want to take over, financial literacy and make it all technology driven. We want to have a platform that complements all of these existing services out there, where we can then take what the user may have learned a little bit in a consultation, and then they can maybe apply that to digging in and learning more at their own pace on our platform.
Right. And in a way that's hands-on and interactive and just appealing and fun to use. It's not, go home and fill out this spreadsheet, but it's kind of looks like a game and it feels like something that you'd want to do and want to explore more. And you mentioned your background in banking, and I did want to take the opportunity to explain that GoVA is not a bank. It's not a financial institution. And it's really important to us that we can maintain that neutral position while we're offering these educational opportunities. A lot of the products and the websites that are out there are sometimes run by a bank, and ultimately their goal is to push you into a certain financial product, whether they're trying to sell you insurance or, sell you a loan or get you to invest in some way in their institution. And GoVA is not doing that. We don't care if you ultimately decide to get a financial product or not. That's not our purpose or our goal. Our main focus is really on educating people so that they can ask the right questions and make that decision that's going to be best for them. And if that's a different answer for each individual, then that's totally fine.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a great point, because even some of your, believe it or not, even some of your financial resource platforms that are out there are sponsored by a financial institution. And as you dig and learn and go more deeper into the website, it ends up putting you on a journey that spits you straight to that financial institution. And so it starts out thinking that you're being educated, but you're really just being put in a funnel that gets you still back to, being sold a financial product or service. And I do want to echo that again, too. It's such a strong message that, GoVA is not a financial institution. We're not a mortgage lender. We're not a mortgage broker. We're not selling financial products. We could care less who you use for your financial products. We do have sponsors that are bank partners for scholarships, but that's run through a program that the government initiated or started from 1977, which is the Community Reinvestment Act. And the Community Reinvestment Act requires financial institutions to invest, whether it's capital, meaning money, or time or service, into charity, into giving back to the communities that they do business in. And so they're required to reinvest in these communities. And by doing so, they're not selling any products or services, but they're providing resources to help level up the community for future stability. And so GoVA generates its revenue through the CRA Act, which allows us to offer all of this for free, and it allows us to not have the pressure from any financial institution for promoting who even our CRA partners are, because it's completely neutral. And that's one of the benefits to where we are able to sustain our company through revenue funded by the financial industry, but yet we don't have the requirement of promoting any specific financial product. So it's really the best of both worlds for the user. You get really great, high quality, valuable content that is being provided at zero cost and zero sales tactics or clickbait that comes along with it. So
yeah, I love that. It's been a pleasure working here with GoVA. And you alluded to the scholarship program, so let's just elaborate on that a little bit for our viewers. We do offer scholarships to all service members, veterans, and military spouses or veteran spouses to join the Edge for free. And so that scholarship covers everything about your registration. You will not be asked to enter a credit card. You're not going to get hit with a surprise renewal. It is a free all access pass to let you explore the tools and get your hands on everything that's in the Edge. So Phil, did you want to say anything about that scholarship program, how our users can take advantage of it?
Yeah, users can go online to our foundation page and request a scholarship, and that's mygovafoundation.org. And they can go online and they can request a scholarship and then enroll into the platform. We have a very low barrier of entry. We do not want to make it difficult or complicated to become a member. We want to create the opportunity that if you're not real tech savvy, or if you may not have a high-speed internet, we don't want you to have to fill out a bunch of forms and, DocuSigns or anything like that. It's just a simple couple clicks and you're right inside, and you can start then gaining that knowledge and that expertise in whatever financial product that you're looking to learn more about. But our scholarship program is real value to the user, right? And there's a lot of questions sometimes on so much free stuff. Is it valuable if it's free? And I do want to echo that these financial institutions pay a lot of money for these scholarships, and so it is very expensive if the user were to have to pay for the platform themselves. But due to this Community Reinvestment Act that was established in 1977, we identified that we can put very valuable free content to the user and really make an impact. And so I'm very proud of our scholarship program. I'm very proud of our banking initiatives and being able to offer these opportunities. It's really working smarter, not harder, and being able to provide something of such value to this community that we're already seeing the results come from it based on our reviews from again all the way from the 65-year-old retired service member to the newly enlisted service member that might be 18, 19, 20 years old, and the reviews and feedback, and from the military spouse community, military spouses with the feedback we've seen, one review was, I've been a military spouse for 23 years and I've never seen anything like this. And I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to be using this budgeting tool for my next PCS move. And so I think, that feedback drives us at GoVA. It helps us, get to know really what's important, because it is a journey for us as well. We have plans to continue to enhance and develop more tools and features that can just better the lives of our military community. And so that feedback is critical to us. And I just wanted to tell our users thank you for taking the time to send those reviews and emails, so that we can continue to evolve and develop more valuable content for the user.
Yeah, absolutely. I love interacting with our users. Everyone that sends an email, everyone that fills out the review form, I read all of them. I respond to them. It really does make our day to know that we are helping and uplifting our community. So it's a big part of our mission at GoVA, and we want to encourage all of you who are members to please continue using the platform, explore some more topics, check out some more courses, because it really is an investment in yourself, right? Even though we are trying to offer this service for free, it is a scholarship that we want to give to the service members, veterans, or spouses, but it's also an investment in you, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it. So the more that you explore, the more courses that you take, the more tools that you use and tailor to your own household and your budget, then the better you're going to be set up financially, and the more you're going to be empowered to make smart financial choices. So if you're already a member, please keep on using it. If you are not a member yet, then we will drop the link, but military can get that free scholarship and start exploring the edge today. Phil, anything else you want to share before we sign off?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell the community thank you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to provide this platform, and thank you for the feedback and partnership in using it and taking the time to write those reviews. We're here to continue the path of enhancement on this platform. We're here to continue to provide value. We're flexible. If there's stuff that you want to see that is not on the platform, shoot us an email. Our information is dropped in the link below, and let us know. What do you want to see? What are some obstacles or challenges you're facing that we can take our team and review it and see what we can come up with. So let us know what we can do, and we're here to support you. You are our mission. So.
All right. And that wraps up this episode from GoVA. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you all on the edge.
Take care.